This one might be a face. Look at that. Look at that guy. I don't even want to move it. Look at that guy. It looks like his face. I just saw it. Here it is again, another footprint. And unless somebody's out here walking barefoot, you can even see the bottom. It's kind of white around it. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And look at this one on the side again. Didn't even make it another 100 feet. And I found a footprint. Check this out. Now, this is a normal footprint in here. I noticed these kind of indentures, but I looked up the first one. Look at these toes. Look at that, so thick. 1, 2, 3. Look at it coming off right here. This is like really strange. I'm seeing snakes on the trail. Look how big he is. God dog. That's a big one. Check it out. But that's not even why I'm over here. Just to show the beauty of this place. I just got chased out, by the way. There's a big old knock. Because you don't see this. This is cool. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And look at that one stuck in the ground and I'm broken over it. If I hit that tree, it's going to tap and hit that tree, and that one is touching that tree. Hello. I want to see you. Say hello. Look at the side of that tree. Look at that scraped. Wow, look at that scraped down. Hey, this is Dazzle You. I did the Bayard investigation. A guy just told me, a witness, that he heard 2 of them talking after he walked 8 miles in, back and forth, screaming for 2 hours. They sound like a long grunt, like a roar with a whoop at the end. In my video, I have footprints with the big toes in there. I got animals on the trail, turtles, snakes, deer. I got all kinds of signs. I investigate a Bigfoot structure with scratches and marks and all kinds of signs. Every single part of this video you're going to see. And I'm going to bring you all into it. And at the end I gift it, and then I come back to the gifting site to see they take it, and something happens. The big old log gets placed across, and you hear a whoop. And the guy said that he was so intrigued that he put on a suit and went out there 3 feet of water. He says in the backside of Swampy, he's about 8 miles in off the trail, and for 2 hours they were talking and screaming back and forth. Can you imagine? I heard him. I haven't heard that yet, so that's quite an incredible story. But if we go this is whatever that is rummaging off back there. I just got to the trail. Last time I missed you. How you doing? Nice one. How big he is. Oh. Alright, so I'm going to try to find a gifting spot. What I'm going to do is I brought some like fruit and weird like unripe avocado apple. And what I'll do is I'll leave it, walk down the trail, give some yelps, and when I turn around and come back, I'll see if they took it. Somebody left the glove on there. I just like this way. There's a big open field. If you don't know, I look for the signs, but I also know other things like big open fields. They like those. Round creeks, power lines. Think about it. That's why the deer come out to play. So they like to watch around fields. And oftentimes we'll set up in places around fields. But what I'll do is I'll leave it this avocado and this apple that's pretty ripe. And I've got some rocks from this island. They're kind of like shell rocks. And I'll set up here at the fork, and then we'll see how it goes. Didn't even make it another 100 feet, and I found a footprint. Check this out. Now this is a normal footprint in here. I noticed these kind of indentures, but I looked up the first one. Look at these toes. Look at that, so thick. 1, 2, 3. Look at it coming off right here. Look at that. This size comparison, this is the normal shoe that's in there. And see the toes? 1, 2, 3, and out and above it. That's the one. So somebody stepped right in the same track of it. Those are so thick toes, and 3 only, that you know it's a footprint. Look at that one coming off. That is cool. Pretty cool footprint. And see, I just noticed this water dried up because the big dog prints here and stuff. And I was like, look at the prints. Maybe he just checked down every once in a while. Somebody stepped in it. But the toes were already there. It was like 4 inches longer. So I know. Already getting activity. As far as little taps in the beginning. I know. Hopefully I can leave it in a spot where I'm going to turn my back. And then I'll come back to here. So I'll keep recording here in a minute. Here it is again. Another footprint. And unless somebody's out here walking barefoot, you can even see the bottom. It's kind of white around it. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And look at this one on the side again. Look at that. It's got that nice big, you know, toe right there. Unless somebody's walking around barefoot out here. There's 2. One was going the other way, going this way. Long, skinny, but that one looks different. About the same size of one, but different. I would give those about a size 16 to 18, big end maybe, somewhere in there. Alright, I'll take you up to the next spot here. I decided to gift out completely. The trail goes this way. Here's some little power line corridor, a small one. I'm going out there towards the field. Right up here the trail splits off. It cuts back around this way and that way. This is the trail I've been walking along. I saw two footprints, one going this way and that way, both about the same size, a 16, 18. But the toes were different. One had 3 and one big one. The other one kind of like hard, really rounded, indented toes, like barefoot toes. Anyway, I got the setup here. So I have an apple, I have a ripe avocado, I got these seashell rocks that I brought from the island adventure, and that will bring in, you know, a gifting from a different territory with the shell and the rocks. These things like a toy, in case it's a female or whatever. It's like a toy, they're kind of shiny. Broken necklace. The incense I'm going to leave burning right here in this trailhead, and I'm going to see if they take this stuff while I'm gone. And I'm going to leave it here. Not in my bag, of course, so I set up a little, put the little apple right in there. And I'll put the avocado right there. I'm going to leave the gifting rocks. And then I'm going to leave the connecting toy. And then I'm going to stick the incense in the ground. I'll light the incense. And then what I'm going to do is make some yells. And I'm going to knock on the telephone pole a little bit. Let's rock. Because they like typing too. Other things I pointed out. Hello! Hello! Woo! Woo! That's all about I want to do, because I'm going out there anyway, so you know I'm here now. But that's gone when I come back. We're gonna check it all out. Alright, so when I go Bigfoot hunting, I was looking for a sign off the trail, and there's that big old bender thing on the side of the trail. It's kind of a little entrance point. So I take a peek, and this looks like a tree break up here. I'm gonna go investigate. I'm looking for some places like this I can go and zoom around, because look at that little X. The sticks kind of look like they've been placed on there. Also, just been gifted back, I found a little granite rock on the trail where I sat down for a while and I heard a yelp. So hunting season started. They find, I guess, some amounts of comfort. What was that squeak? Bird. Birds are warnings a lot of times. 2 Bigfoots. Lots of little places look like some deer lie down. So I just gotta get used to walking it for a second. We'll go take a look at this. See here. Grass is just a little bit too high in here. See that? It's broken. Well, the birds are really going on. There's that falcon yet. Yeah, they're in here. That one right over there, it's bending up on that tree on the side. It's growing up in there. So see how the signs are going? A little leaner. See, this stuff I can read. When I get into the bigger ones and the nice places, I can zoom and look around. They're going off too. Like that. See, I'm reading all kinds of signs. Playing the overheads. Look at the way that's broken off, and those are all stuck up in there. Most people say, oh, the wind did it. There's the plane at the same time. Go, go! Ah, ah, ah. Yeah. I think this might be even a twist back on the bottom. It just looks like it's kind of been ripped one time, but that part, that's their stuff. And then look at that bend, that lantern behind her. See, you don't recognize it, the naked eye. There's like a little lake or something over in there. I gotta walk through this thick stuff, and I don't want to. I don't want a walking stick. I don't have any weapons. Look at this. It's actually a little A. Yeah. A little branch right in there. Another A. Like they're in here. Like a double A. Smell something weird too. I saw the biggest white fawn jump super high over the bushes and disappear in front of me. Saw the footprints, huge toes indentured, each going a different way. I'm hearing the falcons. I'm seeing something over here. These dark spots after burning. And here I see something peeking out for a tree over there. I think so. It's only about my height. Let's see if I can show you. It's like right in front of me too. That's here. Okay. Here's this tree right here. He's straight down there. Look at it. Looks like something right down there. Right in the middle. Well, I can't tell from here. Probably just a tree, the side of a tree. But it does kind of look like it's, you know, sneaking out on you. He's been there for a little bit though. So anyways, I got the signs going. I just can't walk in here. I'm gonna look around some more and we'll check it out. This one might be a face. Look at that. Look at that guy. I don't even want to move it. Look at that guy. It looks like his face. I just saw it when I zoomed in a second ago. Just check him out. Look at this. I don't know, maybe the cone is too long on the head. I mean, with these black people, you know, guys wearing these suits out here. Like, right there. A little bit better. Sorry about that, guys. I'm thinking I'm seeing a face in here. I'm just thinking that. His lip right down there. Trying to get it on him. See that? Looks like a lip down there. Does, doesn't it? All of a sudden, nothing's blowing around right there. I know it looks a little bit elongated to me, but maybe he's wearing something on there. Look at that face. Sorry, I mean, like I said, it's not me shaking. It's just I have like this setup on a bag, and it's like really hard to move. You know, until I get better at doing all that. Does kind of look like a face in there, man. Look at that one. It's starting to appear in the sun. The sun came out. What's up here? A little elongated or make it not real. That part right there does. Looks pretty cool. There might be one. I mean, there might be all around the edges. Waiting to come out here. Check that out. It's all bent up. Hit an owl. Half an owl, half ape. But there's a, you know, look around. And there's this bender. Here's the owl again. And I do the owl calls all the time. This is right on the other side of what I just found. Right off the trails again. Trailheads. If you ever watched, like, a lot of my tips about finding the signs, I find a lot of these structures right off of trailheads. Like, right off the trailheads, I mean, the points, intersections like this, and there's a white dot, and there's an intersection, and bingo. There's that leaner, there's that weird thing, there's that break, those weird trees hanging up, the owls going off, the hawks going off, the turtles on the trail, there's footprints going this way and that way. I find a little granite rock on the trail. It was just dried up, the water, and like just dried, so you can see all the little mud holes everywhere. And that's kind of like why I'm not getting off to the places I want to be. Is it walkable? Is the whole thing? Oh my good lord, this is like really strange. I'm seeing snakes on the trail. Look how big he is. God dog. That's a big one. And I'm not off the trail, that's what I just said. It's getting dark. I just jumped back on. So loud he's. Good lord. He's here, just still see him. He's got a hole up in there. Half of his body's out of it. Sick. Thought that was a lock. Oh, there's another one. What is going on here? Viper Kingdom, dude. Like I just said, I was about to get off the trail. Why is all this turtles? 2 snakes now. They're moccasins. I just said I'm gonna stay back on the trail. I better be real careful. Look how dark and hard they are to see. I just don't want to step on one on accident, and they don't seem to be moving very much when I stomp, like snakes are taught to do. Lots of signs, the animal signs. See, I always look for the structures, but I'm looking for them off the side, and kabango. 2 snakes, you know, owls going off. It's crazy, folks. It's crazy. They're starting to come up off the sides. I guess the creek's dried up. I mean, I don't like that because that means they could be waiting in these puddles on the trail sometimes. And people walk around them a lot. Oh god. Those are 2 big ones. I haven't seen snakes like that. I did see one on the trail out here just the other day too. I don't know what's going on with that. I know animals cross the trail, but when you start seeing them out here in this hunting season, you know, there must be a... See, there's a bender right off the trail, you know. You got your distance, you're 50 feet in. It's got that Y thing on the bottom, that's one for sure. Look at the arch on that thing. Little signs telling you. That double one here. Just all kind of like stuff telling me, and I can't get in any of those. And I'm going to now watch them snakes. I'm gonna try to find a safe spot and chill. See if I now got gears out of their box. Holy shit. Gears coming out in the trail. It's like African safari over here. At Bigfoots. I mean, oh, there's some big old thick woods up there. That's gonna be some fun. Alright, we'll check y'all out here. That was worth recording. The snake thing isn't over, or at least the part where I'm looking for these things sticking up on the side. And what did I tell you? I used to call them trail blockers, and almost every single trail I walked in had one across it. It's been definitely lied across there, and that would be like an entrance point. This thing though, with snakes and these gullies, can't deal with it. They're coming out right now. We're gonna go check out these woods. More signs. Here we go. Hit the trails. So as you guys all know, a lot of this is about like what you know, or like the formations I can find on the side of the trails and stuff like that. So like here again, here's another intersection point. There's this big bender right up here. See it right there? It's coming down, and it's, you know, right here off the side of that trail. And there's a little trail over here. Now I don't think its trail will be like this trail, but you see this leaner. I'm gonna look to see if some stuff's been. I don't see any X's off the beginning. Like, see, this one's right in the trail. Little tiny X, real subtle. They're real clever. The ones that around people, they hide their stuff. It's like they tell you they have a language with the trails. I mean, almost every single trail intersection I come to, you can find stuff like this and leaners and benders, like almost all the time where they're out there at. I don't know why they do that. They mark them. Where there's people. Oh, my voice is echoing again. Here's another real subtle little X. This root is actually in the ground. See, look. See, it's kind of like up, so it kind of like bounces up in the air. It's real subtle. See that little crop one? It's kind of like kind of cross, but it's not like the real X. But see this little bender thing? This branch bit back down in there. Most people just think it's a debris pile. And it just bent back in there. And I'm going to show you. Now when I walk by this bush back there, see the black spots in it? I'll try to take a video photograph later. I'm going to look the other way. So y'all check it out. Alright, so besides all the big old snakes, you see this leaner right here? Yep, there's a little parallel one and a small one on the bottom. See if, yeah, got a little triangle, big triangle actually. See, look at that. But what I want to show you is this marker I saw. Now I see these. This is a marker, but it's like a half marker. Usually it's like an A on both sides. It's like missing the other side. Might mean that there's, like, they marked it. There's the trail, but they didn't. They're not getting a lot of activity, so they might not mark the other side. So what I can do to kind of gift them back, and I already gifted once. Just take a stick. And man, I have to put in some marker with odd color. That could be a height thing, meaning smaller ones. There's that bush I'm gonna look over here. I'll walk by. Reality. cat hills, wouldn't you know it? Another sign. Bamboo grass. Here it is right here. Looks like bamboo. See that? That's bamboo. Got bamboo grass. Another sign. Definitely an area. Now I'm not saying this is like, sometimes I just gotta find them. It takes time. It takes time. It takes lots of time sometimes to build an establishment or whatever. But whatever your goals are, whichever way you want to do it. Now it's getting evening. That's another time. There's the signs. They're all around the side of the trail. I'm just to scare those big old snakes. I can't step off too much. But look at some stuff, yeah. Look at this one. It's also bent. Another kind of a geometry. Some geometry in there. And then looks like, you know, just sticks caught and cleared out up in there. A little bit of geometry. Looks like halfway. Could mean that like they marked it and there's not like a lot of people, just the people that come down this trail. So like, it's like halfway they know, they want you to know they're there, and halfway they don't. All these holes. That's where snakes are coming out. Animal tracks galore. The deers do run because the hunters are out. I'm running south like the birds fly. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to look for a trail off the side of a trail like this. We're going to take a little 5-minute investigation. If not, it's okay. I'll pick some other points. I keep hearing this dumping, like, it's weird. And that's muddy. I hope that's not a footprint. Bumps. Heard it a few times. Plus the bugs sound like they're talking to me. Yeah, a bunch of them over there. A bunch of them in there. It's kind of like the kind of areas we're going to be looking for. I see some rubbing marks. Let's go. I'd like to go check that out, but the snakes are scaring me. It's the kind of thing, little side trail that we're looking for. It's covered in bamboo grass. There's deer. There's snakes. There's turtles on the freaking trail. Look at that one's pretty cool. Yeah, turtles on the freaking trail. You know, and you can just pick one of them suckers up, you know. So we're looking for something like that off the side. An area that we can go get into. And all these are really close, like this right here, you know. This is pretty close. But I can't go in there too deep. It doesn't look like nothing. Looking for X's. You know, I talk about these Y. I used to do X's. Now I'm getting into the Y's. You know, I already showed y'all some of the Z's and the, you know, geometry stuff. There's another kind of almost an X. It might have been one. See, they're all kind of like halfway broken around here. It's like someone signified. There's our tree of life over here. You know, there's types of areas we want to see, check out. A lot of little, you know, look at that glowing in there. Check those colors out. What is that? Looks cool the way those trees are making a glow in there. Looks like a big old happy face on the tree. Look at that. He's cool. He's real cool. Alright, I'll leave it all. Force people alone for now. So like, those are what I'm looking for, but I can't really get off. Those snakes, they travel in big groups. You can see the water's dried out. Yeah, this is back towards the snake group. So, you know, I'm gonna have to get going here, but There's a white stick. Just real subtle and odd stuff. Pine cone, you know, like it's right in the middle of the trail sometimes. I already saw a piece of granite rock, or granite looking rock that I picked up that was gifted, little tiny like triangle one. It was pretty cool. It's right next to me after I left it. Shell rocks gifting an apple and avocado, and then it comes back and I sit down and I look down. It's like, what did it do? Just, you know, like suddenly like vanish and appear next to me, place the rock, and then leave. Let me know I was sitting there for half an hour, like I can always do. That would interest me a little bit. Let's go take a look. This is where you gotta get brave, big guns. I mean, these snakes, huge. You saw them. I've seen them days out here. Yeah, X. And it looks like a rub. That's what I saw. Several. Look at this. You don't see this. This is cool. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And look at that one stuck in the ground and broken over it. The big one's weighing it down, saying it's gonna stay here. This one's wrapped around here. These structures, they kind of like seem to connect. I'll take an area, you get sticks bending over. Let me walking in. There seems to be a bunch of them. Signs of smaller ones with those sticks that are only like this, 3 or 4 feet high, broken off, and white. A lot of times next to the markers usually signifies something that height or lower. So they could have, and look at these bends are real small too, but even sticking them in the ground, they're real small. Also signifies smaller with bigger, like a whole group of 1, 2, 3. See that? It's broken over it. It's stuck in the ground. That's a stick. Recently broken over too. So what's that? And looks like rub. See, it's all rubbed down. They do something with the bark. All the bark's gone. And another stick placed over it. The next. I don't know how to identify it. I become like a robot, you know. But this is kind of what I need to track. Like I said, right off the side of the trail. But I can't do this too much, man. I mean, this snakes. I mean, I gotta get out of here. I'm just scared. Oh, this is one. Look at this one. For sure. Look how clear out it is in here. They do this. All those sticks are gone out of here. I mean, it's like a bed in here. It could be like water, but water still covers up sticks. So you got the cross in the beginning. Like they clear them all out. And look at this one. None of these touch. Like right here, like if I tap, like here, if I move that tree, it's gonna tap and hit that tree. If I hit that tree, it's gonna tap and hit that tree, and that one is touching that tree. So, just what I'm looking for. I'm just gonna keep moving on. I don't want to miss anything. Sometimes I hide them up high or low or whatever. Hello. I want to see you. Say hello. Look at the side of that tree. Look at that scrape. Wow, look at that scrape down it. That I've not seen. It's a big time territorial marker, even though the trees ate up woodpeckers. It's on this backside, right? I think you can see it coming into their little territory here. Told y'all, this one I'm looking for. I don't want to see a sign, but look at these Arleaners. Right on there. I'm more worried about turning around and getting out of here because I'm going to have to start hightailing it and booking it. Hello! Got some little logs up in there. Let's go check this out. Look at this. Hello! Another little grass snake. Damn. That's what I get. It's like the snakes get out of those woods. Oh wow, look at this. Check this out. Sideways break twice in a row. Hello! You let me go. Say hello. When I can skin out of these bushes, it's a blind. Right down, I made this trail. Look at this sideways double breakers. You know, that's good. Can't believe it. Look at all that right there. Look down in there. Look at all that bark. They just bark like crazy. Hello! Sideways break. Let me go somewhere. The X'd it off. Oh, no. I gotta get out of there. I'm stuck. I can't get near. I'm already getting black vine. Labor across the trail. They don't want me going that way, and I'm not going to. This is a major vine. Look at this side. Look at this broken side. This is Bigfoot stuff. This is one cool adventure. That's why I do it. And what I tell y'all, y'all get to learn it as I'm doing it on video. This ain't really made up. I just took you on like an excursion. Some people are like, hey, we're charging thousands of dollars. But hey, it's my mind set up like, as y'all can see. I can read this stuff real quickly. See how it's all cleared out? This is Bigfooting. And it's totally cool. Look at this one's rubbing. Like this is one. See these black vines, they start laying across. If I were to tap that, see this, all that rubbing marks on that tree. If I were to tap that tree, it will pop, pop, pop against it. They do this. And sometimes they grow into the trees. And they make like a grown X. Another one of those little strange marker type of height things. Broken in half, another half. Something like a family kept together that's not recognized. That's grown and trying to teach. There's their hidden X underneath the stuff. Big X right in the middle. See, it's connected. X, the geometry. The whole family X's the pins. Oh. Stick connects out to that band, you know. Look at the rubs. That's what interested me. Oh, that bark's just gone right off of these, like easy pickings. Look at that little knot right there. They like to make things out of that knot. That's when I got one of the Bigfoot relics. They're using the knots in there. Trees just look like also moss means the water goes low, but how is it so clear? Sticks, they clear this out. Look at that, it's amazing. Amazing structures in here. This is like amazing stuff over here. Look at this one. Look at that breakout again. It's broken. It's stuck in the ground and broken just recently over that. Like a family. X, don't kick it over. It's called a kick trap. It's connected, halfway broken. I might be giving me enough of a sign to leave and get out of here. But like these trails, they don't have a lot of places to go to. And look what I just did. I don't even want to go in there with the snakes. I didn't want to go at all. I mean, I gotta get out of here. I just wanted to shoot the video and go in there and see if there was any places. And that's what I would do. And see them signs I saw. Now if I were into a bigger one or more of a place I can walk, it ends up in there in those bushes up here on the other side where I told you all to look in the first place. They love stuff like that. That's what those, Jesus, another good old grass snake. Sorry. Talk about flora and fauna. Look what the golf course did. I finally made it out to the other side of it. I might have to follow it down, but the problem is the fertilizer. When they leave these old golf courses, look how high up those bushes grow. I don't want to walk through all these. If I can film out here. But look at those extra amounts of flowers. Nice ones. Real nice ones. You know, Just extra added bonus for them. So lots of stuff. You know, I might have to just turn around completely. I'm kind of scared. I don't know what I want to do, but I can come out here and film for sure. Check out the deer. Check it out right there. Yeah. I think it's going to the bathroom. Yeah. Check it out. But that's not even why I'm over here. It's to show the beauty of this place. I just got chased out, by the way. There's a big old knock. I have to walk all the way back around. Like I said, I can go investigate this field. Look at all this nature I've seen. 2 or 3 deer. Snakes, turtles, owls going off. Big footprints, structures galore. I just got chased out. It's insane. But you can see their whitetail. See they're in nice safe places. But look where I'm at. And I'm just gonna point out, like, I remember playing golf, but I don't even remember seeing this tree bent like this or remembering trees like that. And now this one is bent behind there, and then there's that other weird one behind there, almost kind of like signifying like this is like a start of their territory, because they do have this, and that's the road that they're building right there. They already tore off like half of it. This is an old golf course. It's all overgrown. I got chased off back there. I saw the yellow flowers. There's a lot of signs out here. Alright, you guys, what an epic hit the trails. You saw all those square X's and all that stuff I found. All the animal life. And I'm about to go back to my gifting spot. I can see it over there where the telephone poles are. And I'm going to see if that apple's gone. I think it's still there. But if not, I deterred it. And I also made a friendship for the next time I come back. So I start to build relationships. I've gifted out here before in different places. But it was different at the time. So the telephone poles that end on the other side of that trail, as long as it's right up here. I just met 2 fellas, and he said he's going to visit my channel, and he told me a story that he was on the other hunting side off the trail, and comes out here all the time with his dad, way deep where nobody goes. And for an hour and a half, he heard them yell and heard screams, and they said, and kind of finished with a whoop. And those screams were loud and went on for an hour and a half. So much that he put on a water suit and went wading 3 to 4 feet in the swamp, going out there towards it. See, I kept telling him, look at these benders, always in the trailheads, always in the trailheads. Saw the footprints right up there. So, is the apple gone? Well, I turned my back. Can you get out of here? It's just right up here. I'm sorry, I don't have my whole setup right now, so I'll try to talk about that. Sometimes I don't pay attention. Apologize. Okay. About to see it. The big apple is here. I see another stick up there. I see that. Looks like it's white. It's, again, right in the trail, right in the sides. Oh. It's the freaking power lines. I'm gonna go check this out. Saw cat hills, bamboo grass. I heard a story of them yelping. I caught their formations and stepped in. I saw the snakes, the turtles, their footprints down there. Gifted them, and I don't see it. You're freaking kidding. Okay, here's the telephone pole. Hello. I just wanted you to know I'd like to come back. And that's why I gifted you. They do still have it here. It's stinking around here, so I'm gonna get out. Alright. So, I mean, it was still there. If it wasn't, it would have been really, like, bonus, but they're gonna come back and get it. It's too close to the main people. I wanted to put it more in a place where they would be able to come out and get to it. Those power lines are often good crossings, and being I know I was gonna walk by here and back on the trail, I thought it was okay. The guy said there's coyote trails, all kinds of trails up here at the mud. The water just dissipated just very recently. And my last story is, okay, I had a red-eyed beast. It was near Callahan. The cop shooting thing, the guy from Callahan, it's about 6 weeks after that. 2 weeks, a week or two after that, just recently, last night, my friend said, lives back on the west side, out towards on the outside roads. Meteor comes out, watches it for 15 seconds. So slow, you can watch it for 15-20 seconds across the sky. He goes back inside and hears this loud boom, and his windows shake. Like, you know, Incredible Hulk just landed outside your door from a million feet up. And he said he was dying to watch the news. And where he lives is also north on the west side, near going out towards Callahan. I didn't ask him which direction is going north or south. It's going north. It's exactly where I went Bigfoot hunting. It's going south. It's going towards the airports and old retired military bases and Air Force facilities. Here's where I got the prints up here. Yeah, see them now. Somebody stepped in one of them. Oh. Let's look at the Bigfoot toes again. It's too dark. I ain't gonna get into it. I'm trying to get out of here. And that's my last story. So they're saying look up on the news. And some guys posted Normandy Bigfoot BS. I looked at the footage. They don't show the feet and everything else. But this is a meteor, so a lot of stuff. So you guys check it out, man. This is the elements. What I know about Bigfooting. And that's how I find them. And the last thing as I step out on the trail, my very last turn, this branch was just placed here, broken twice as I walked in and gifted it within the last 2 hours. Trail blocker. What I said, here's the trail. I just walked out about 30 minutes back and all the way out, and this branch is broken right back towards the entrance after I gifted it. And all I gotta do is turn right here, and my car is like a couple thousand feet. And last turn, trail blocker. What did I say? And I gifted it. That's about where I started making hollers. I like to do it, but that's what scares you right there. That's scary. And I'm just keeping it on. Keeping it on until I get out. Because in this little mud pit could be a little snake too. And next time I'm going to start bringing more whistles, flashlights, other things too. Looks like I made it. Alright folks. Alright, it's me again. A national forest could have taken in some other